All right, we're here at Lady York, one of my favorite grocery stores. We're gonna buy some produce and get ready to cook for tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna use some mozzarella and we're gonna make chicken alla pizzaiola tomorrow. So we need mozzarella and we need some mushrooms, onions, and we're gonna get some fresh veggies. Let's see what they've got. Never take the one in the front. We got a nice kale, nice. We can get a few mushrooms. We like them in our sandwich. Toss them up with some garlic and parsley. Yummy topping. Let's go. All right, Guido, today we're gonna make pollo alla pizzaiola. So essentially it's gonna be some chicken cutlets as a pizza maker would make it, alla pizzaiola. And so we're gonna have crispy chicken with some melted cheese, sauce, and we're gonna put it into a beautiful bun and have a great sandwich. And we're gonna make some toppings. We're gonna make some onions, some peppers, and some mushrooms. So let's get chopping and get started. Cut the veggies the way you like them. You want big chunks, make big chunks. You want small chunks, make small chunks. It's a very personal thing. I like them thin. Some people like them a little thicker. You decide. It's all about cooking. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just important that you do it. So I'm cutting up some onions and some peppers. I like to cook the onions and the peppers together. I mean, if you don't like the flavor of one versus the other, you can cook them separately. But I like to do them together because they blend nicely together. And then the mushrooms I'll do separately because I like to do the mushrooms with parsley and garlic. But again, personal preference, you decide. It's just nice to have these fresh toppings to go on top. It makes your sandwich just a little tastier and a little more interesting. Okay, Guido, so we're gonna make a little sauce for our pollo alla pizzaiola. A little bit of olive oil, some of that beautiful garlic we made with our pasta. I saved some to use this week. So there we go. And we have our passata, pomodoro passata, the ground up tomatoes, which, you know, I like the Italian tomato. And it's going to be really tasty here. So we're just going to let this warm up and then we'll add the tomato and we'll let it cook for about 20 minutes. And we're going to add some fresh basil that we just picked out of the garden. 'Tis the season for fresh basil. Delicious. We're going to let this cook, stir it all up with a little bit of salt, and let it cook for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, we'll cook all the toppings and we'll get our chicken ready to go. All right? Okay, Guido, so we're gonna do our chicken now. We can do one of two things. You can ask your butcher to cut your chicken breast into strips like I did. See, they get these beautiful thin strips, or you can do it yourself. But any butcher in any grocery store will do it if you ask them nicely, okay? So do that. So we're gonna salt and pepper, and then I've got an egg scrambled up with a little bit of milk just to extend a bit. We don't need a lot of liquid. And then in here I've got just regular breadcrumbs, and I've added some cornmeal, some coarse cornmeal. Why do I do that? Just gives it a little more crunch, a little more texture, and it's pretty nice. So try it and see what you think, okay? And so I'm gonna put, once I season the chicken, into the egg, into the breadcrumb, and then we're gonna cook it up. In the meantime, I've got my veggies cooking and my sauce cooking, so it's all gonna come together. Okay, in the egg mixture first, and then over to the breadcrumb / cornmeal. Put a nice coating on it. Don't be afraid to get in there. Put a nice coating on it so when you cook it, you get that nice crispy texture. And that's it. So we'll do the rest, we'll cook them up, and we'll give it a try. Once the sauce starts to boil, you can add the fresh basil. Just tear it up into strips. This way it releases the oils and you get full flavor. Smells delicious. All right, so we're warming up the oil. You can see our mushrooms are done. Our peppers and onions are almost done. Our sauce is blipping away. Now our oil is hot and we're gonna cook the chicken a minute or two aside, depending on how thin they are. Mine are pretty thin, so a minute, minute and a half each, and that's it. Here we go. Okay, Guido, so we cooked the chicken and we sliced the mozzarella. Any mozzarella you like. You can shred it, you can slice it, whatever's easier for you. We'll just put it on there. We've got the oven on broil, and we're just gonna put this in the oven for about 2 minutes till the cheese melts, and then we're gonna put together our sandwich and enjoy it. Okay, look how delicious this looks. So we're gonna do this step by step. First, we're gonna close the door because it's too loud. All right, here we go, step by step. A little bit of our extra delicious, extra virgin olive oil on the bottom. Optional, but you know, you can put it on anything. It's gonna make a sandwich that much better. And then look at that, golden brown, delicious. 1 and 2. Some peppers and onions. Some mushrooms. And then some sauce. Now, you can do one of two things. You can take your chicken and dip it all the way into the sauce and put it in, or you can just pour a little on top. You decide. Either way is very acceptable. Tell me that's not the best chicken sandwich you've ever seen, huh? All right, should we try it? Let's try it. Okay, so there's our sandwich. I put a little extra sauce. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? And you know, if you like to dip, dip. If you don't, then don't. Delicious. A few extra steps for the toppings, but really, it's just chicken, a little cheese, easy sauce, and fresh bread. Try it, enjoy it.